Hello and welcome to the playlist tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be talking to you about how to create playlists, how to save those playlists, and then how to load in those playlists, and also the different ways you can shuffle the playlists once it's loaded in. But firstly, I want to talk to you about the different ways you can create playlists. Now there are two areas in which you can create playlists. There is the playlist area for one, and there is also the work area. I'll start with the playlist area. The playlist area is the area located next to the media library. This area is where all of the songs are currently being queued that are going to be playing in the next wee while. You can create a playlist in this area, but you have to keep in mind that the top song of the list will keep being picked off while the music system is running. This is why I would recommend using the work area to create your playlist. To access the work area, you need to right-click on the media library. The media library is located right here. If I simply right-click on it once, up comes my work area. I can also continually right-click on it again, and that brings up the history. And if I right-click one more time, up comes the media library. So we want to click on it one more time to bring up the work area. Once in the work area, we have an open space where we can copy and paste songs. As well as copying and pasting songs, we can also directly copy from the Search Media Library option. So if we click up here on the magnifying glass, which represents the search area, and we click on that, up comes the search window. Now any songs that we search for, we want to copy to the work area. So first of all, we want to click on Work Area at End in the Copy To options. We also want to click Keep Open After Copy. This will just make things easier for us when we copy songs. Now to start things off, I'm going to search for the Beatles. As you can see, the Beatles has appeared, and I'm going to select a few songs from this Beatles list and add them to my work area. Now to select multiple songs, I simply hold down the Control key, and whilst holding down the Control key, when I select songs, it will keep the other ones previously selected. So I'm just going to select these few Beatles songs. Now when I hit copy, you'll notice that once I hit it, they will go down into the work area. There you go. So now, if we change the Beatles to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, simply by typing Red Hot, up comes the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I do again. And again, I will select a few songs from this list to copy to my work area. Another way to add songs to the work area, apart from the Search Media Library option, is directly from the Media Library. So if we right-click on the work area twice to bring up the Media Library, we can see that we are now presented with our media library. Once in the media library, we want to add songs. So we can access our categories by clicking on the down arrow there. This will open up all of the categories, and from here we can search through. Say we want to select a few songs from the Latin category. We click on Latin, and that pops all of our Latin songs. And we, again, holding the Control key, will select a few songs. Now once we have selected the songs that we are after, we simply right-click on those songs and choose Copy to copy the songs. So now that the songs are copied, what we want to do is we want to paste them into the work area. So again, we'll just simply right-click on the media library, up pops the work area, and we right-click in here, and now we're presented with the Paste option, which is just down the bottom of this right-click menu. Clicking on Paste, you see the songs we have selected are now pasted into this work area. So if we go back to the media library again, and we'll try and select a few more songs to make this playlist a bit longer. Now I do recommend that playlists have at least 50 songs in them. Now this is the bare minimum. Ideally you'd want playlists to have at least 100 plus songs. This means that once you import the playlist and apply the Artist 2020 separation, which we will run through later, there is a decent amount of songs to allow the playlist to run for an appropriate time. So if we exit out of this categories list, and go to All Items and sort by Artist, I now want to select a lot of songs, so if I hold down the control key and quickly cycle through here, selecting quite a few songs. Again, holding down the control key, I can select all the songs I want. Now if we copy these out, again right click on the song, copy, right click on the media library to open up the work area, right click again, paste. This will paste all of these songs into the work area. Another trick when trying to select songs from the media library is to use the Shift key. The Shift key will select all of the items in between your two selections. So say I click on the top song here by Madonna. Now if I scroll all the way down to the bottom of the Madonna content, there is the last song there. So holding down the Shift key, I select the bottom of this list. And as you can see there, all of the songs in between those 2 points have been selected. From here, I can right click on a song, choose copy, right click to open up the work area, and just anywhere in here, right click, choose paste, and then all of those songs are pasted into the list. So say we are ready to save our playlist. As you can see, I've been copying songs into the work area by simply searching for artists. This means there is a bit of a build-up with songs by the same artist playing after each other. What I can do is I can apply a shuffle to this playlist. So to do this, I right-click in the work area and choose Select All. This will select all of the content in this playlist. Again, I'll right-click, choose Shuffle this time, and I'm presented with two options. The first option being Raw. Raw will shuffle all of the items randomly and will not take into account any of the artists or titles in the list. However, using 2020 artist title separation, what this option ensures is that there is at least a 20 item gap between the same artist or the same title. This means that you will not get a build-up of songs or an artist played twice in a row. So if we click using 2020 artist title separation, as you can see, my playlist has been shuffled. Now that it has been shuffled, I'm ready to save this playlist. So to save it, I right click on the list and choose Save Playlist as Playlist. Pressing this will open up the Playlist Save window option. I simply want to name my playlist Tutorial Playlist. Then clicking on the Save button will save this tutorial as Tutorial Playlist. Now say it has come time that I want to load my playlist. What I want to do is I want to load it in over top of all of these songs and start playing it now. To do this, I right click in the playlist area and choose Load Playlist, and I am presented with three options. Either over current playlist, which will replace the entire existing playlist with your new playlist, or insert at start of playlist, or insert at end of playlist. Obviously, choosing insert at start will insert the playlist at the start, and choosing insert at end will insert the playlist at the end. Now, because I want to import it over the current playlist, I will choose the top option over current playlist. Now, after clicking that, I will be presented with the import playlist option, and I just simply click in here and scroll down to find my playlist, which was called Tutorial Playlist. Clicking on that and then clicking open, it will open up my playlist and apply a standard shuffle. So that is a basic run through of how to create a playlist, how to save that playlist, how to load that playlist, how to edit that playlist, and also the different ways to create playlists in the work area or the playlist, and also to navigate between the work area and the media library. You can right click on songs and then it brings you options by Alicia Keys. Now you click on that and then you can just click and drag into the deck. You can make sure you shuffle this to the one that's not playing, and then when this song finishes, you can cut and copy that kind of thing and play, or you can drag into the